Hi folks, good afternoon. My name's Ken Cassella and I'm the Culinary Director here at Duncaster. Today I'd like to welcome you to our first part series of culinary adventures here at Duncaster. Today, very simply, we are going to show you a simple, healthy dish that Chef and I created that is encompassing what we're calling mindful plating. And mindful plating is just our approach to healthy dining at a real high level cuisine. Very approachable and very flavorful. So today, Chef will be preparing a Chia Encrusted Salmon with blanched broccolini, roasted fingerling potatoes. And as you see here, it's all set out in front of us exactly how we do it in the kitchen. The chefs prepare it the exact same way the chef will be preparing it for you today. And it's got some rave reviews already. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Chef Frank to prepare our afternoon dish for you.
Hi everybody, welcome to our Duncaster cooking demo. Today we're gonna have a Chia Encrusted Salmon, broccolini, which we're gonna blanch, and we have some roasted fingerling potatoes. And let's get started. First thing first, because that will take the longest, we have our fingerling potatoes. We cook them up a little bit in salt water for around 20 minutes. So what we're gonna do, we gotta cut them on a bice, just like that. And we have our little bowl where we placing them. We have a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, it gives much better flavor than regular oil. It has more health benefits to you. Plus the taste, we're gonna do a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of paprika for color, and a sprig of fresh rosemary. And what I like to do is just like to throw the whole leaves in there, just like that. Give it a nice little toss. And we have those little pans where we like to put them on. Put them on like this. And then finish them in the oven for like 20 minutes. And then we will see how. So that's the first part. Next part is our Faroe Island farm-raised salmon. The Faroe Islands are located between Iceland and Norway, actually part of the Kingdom of Denmark. We season them slightly with a little salt, tiny little bit of pepper, and then here's the star of the show, our chia seeds. The chia seeds are from a plant located in the desert. It's part of the mint family. The chia seeds, very nutritious. Half of it is fiber, and what it does, it gives a really, really nice crunch to the salmon, what is really awesome. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So we place the chia seeds in a bowl, and we take the salmon, and that's what we call the presentation site. We push the presentation site right into the seeds, coat them nicely. And it's just like that, so you have an evenly coated piece of fish. And we have our medium hot pan. Take our salmon, again the presentation side down in the pan, and give it a nice sear. So again, we are searing the salmon at medium heat, okay, in olive oil. And the reason why we sear it is because you want a nice little crust. And if you just put the seeds on the salmon and put it in the oven like that, you won't get the same result. So what we're trying is to get a nice little crust, so it's nice and crunchy, and those chia seeds develop an even better flavor. And it's going to take around a minute to 2 for it gets nice and brown, and then we finish it in the oven for 5 to 6 minutes to a medium rare to medium salmon. While the salmon is cooking in the pan, we're having some broccolini. Broccolini is a mix between broccoli and the Chinese broccoli. It has way smaller florets, but again, it's a really dark vegetable, high in vitamins, and the reason why we blanch it is that's the healthiest method for vegetables to prepare. So we have a boiling water, lightly salted, and all you really have to do is drop it in the boiling water and let it sit in there for 2 to 3 minutes, and then shock it in an ice bath. So because you want to keep the color and you want to keep the nutrients in the vegetable, otherwise it will go all away. So by now the salmon has a perfect crust. We flip it over and we're gonna finish it in the oven for, like I said, 5 to 6 minutes to a nice medium rare temperature. While the salmon is cooking, the potatoes is cooking, the broccolini is blanching, we're gonna make a little bit of the lemon infused olive oil. So what we have extra virgin olive oil, we have lemon, where we're gonna squeeze into the oil, just like that. Again, a little bit of salt and pepper, just a tiny bit, and to give it a little bit more flavor, we're gonna add a little bit of lemon zest. Give this a little stir, and this you can make easily the day before and keep it in the refrigerator. Just when you keep it in the refrigerator, take it out like an hour before you use it, because olive oil gets all hard and solid in the fridge. And that's really all it takes for the lemon infused olive oil. 2-3 minutes on the broccolini. You see it has a nice dark green color. It's still beautiful, and like I said, we're gonna put it in ice water to prevent it from cooking any further, so we keep the texture and we keep the color of the broccolini, what is very important for the presentation of the dish later. Because if you wouldn't shock it, it would turn gray and it really wouldn't look very nice on the plate. And that's what we do it pretty much with all the vegetables here at Duncaster. Blanch them real fast, put them in ice water, keep all the nutrients, the color in, and then I show you how to reheat them. And it's very simple, because we can just keep the water we blanched it in, we use for reheating. While we're waiting for the salmon, we got a little piece of lemon, because just for a little garnish we have a little lemon wedge. And I liked 2 little grape tomatoes for the presentation later, so we cut those in half. And then we just wait for the dish to be ready. So after 5 to 7 minutes, the salmon should be just perfect. We're gonna take it out of the oven, let it sit in the pan for a second, same as the potatoes. The potatoes are ready as well. And then we assemble the plate. So what we're gonna do, as I say, we take the blanched broccolini, put it back in the hot water just for a couple seconds so it gets hot again. Just like this. Let's see, again, how it kept the beautiful green. We arrange it on the plate just like this. Then we have our roasted fingerling potatoes. And I like to present them with the cut side front because it just looks beautiful that way. We have like 4 or 5 pieces, just that way. And now the star of the show, our Chia Encrusted Salmon. We put it on the plate just like that. Take our lemon infused olive oil, drizzle that all over the plate. We can put a little bit on the broccolini as well. A little dill for garnish. And then we have a few little tomatoes and a lemon wedge. And here is our chia seed crusted salmon ready to go.
Not only is this dish delicious and nutritious, but you can also top it off with a wonderful glass of wine, which you can have at your table, or you can bring a bottle to friends and family while you're in the dining room, socializing, having fun. Dining is just not about dinner. It's about having fun with friends and family and socializing. So we hope to see you on our next series. Salud.